Here are 3 things I'm obsessed with this week as an energy healer. First is this mortar and pestle. I've been looking for a vintage mortar and pestle, but haven't been able to find one. And when I was going to the grocery store the other day, I got this intuitive hit to stop at this place called Eskell. It's on Western Avenue in Logan Square. This is Onyx. It's super cool. They had a bunch of them. So of course I had to pick out the one that was speaking to me. And I use it for all my witchy stuff now. I also got a really cool vintage rug there. The price was incredible. This was only $40. I was very, very impressed by the prices. So if you like vintage or unique items, go check it out. Eskell, Eskell. Next is this book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I read this years ago and it was really helpful because it shows how men and women think differently. As much as we think we're the same, we're like slightly off in our delivery of language and how we approach problems. You don't actually need to read the whole book. I have a really quick synopsis in my blog that I wrote this week of the main points. But one of my favorite things that I will call out is for women, when you're speaking to a man using the words could versus would. So when you say to a man, could you take the trash out? You're questioning whether he has the ability to physically go and take the trash out, not softly recommending or requesting that he take the trash out. So I think women, what we do is we often try to soften our approach and language and say, could you do this, as opposed to sounding demanding, like, would you do this? But to a man, they're like, of course I could take out the trash. What do you think? I'm not strong enough? I'm not able to? You're almost insulting them by using could instead of would. So now when I talk to men, I always try and use would as opposed to can or could. Lastly is this grounding pad by Grounding Well. We have so many devices around us all the time that we have all this electromagnetic frequency in our bodies. In order to neutralize that frequency, you need to ground. And grounding is putting skin to skin, skin to earth. So I live in a very big city. I don't actually have a lot of grass around me, and all the grass that is around me, dogs are peeing on all day, so I'm not trying to touch it with my feet. I have this grounding pad in front of my sink. So during my morning and evening routines, I'm able to stand on it directly. It plugs into the grounding port in your outlet. It's the little guy at the bottom, this guy. Like if you had to jump a car, you have the red and the black, it would be considered the black. And when your feet go on it, you are naturally connected to the ground through this technology, and you're able to get out of your head. It's really good for people that are overthinkers. If you have a lot of anxiety, inflammation, insomnia, there's a million health benefits to grounding and touching the earth. So this is especially helpful for people in a city or people that can't get outside for whatever reason. Highly recommend. I know it sounds woo-woo, but it's backed in science. You can look it up. I'm not a scientist, but they are.